Whirlpool W collection with Sixth Sense technology that fully guides you to achieve perfect results. Whirlpool, sensing the difference.
You're very welcome back now. We're throwing ourselves a start of summer June holiday barbecue today.
Charlo, the chef, is back with us, and we're starting with the most important part, the barbecue prep. Good morning, chef.
Good morning. Thanks very much. Very important part of your barbecue is you want to deliver the really great product at the end, but it's at the start, at the very start. Get your principles right and get a few little simple things right, and then you're onto a winner.
And you know what, Charlo, I think I'm speaking for everyone in the country here when I say the sun comes out and we scramble to the butchers and then we realise actually haven't done a lot of prep here in terms of the barbecue, cleaning it, getting stuff ready.
Exactly.
It's opened it and gone, oh yeah, I need to clean that, don't I?
And I think if you put in the time, you get it back in reaps and rewards, and especially if you've, now that we can open up our gardens to 6 or 7 people, we can actually, get this, the wow factor we're looking for. We want to bring it up to the next level, okay?
So you're bringing this to the next level with beer can chicken and ribs. So what are you putting together there,
So the beer can chicken and the ribs are sort of influenced by my trip to Gracelands in Memphis, Tennessee a few years ago. I'm a big fan of Elvis Presley. Went to eat in one of his favourite restaurants, and I said to the guy, he brought me down the menu, and I said, "No, look, just get me what the king used to eat." Right? So these ribs arrived down, and again, they were absolutely stunning. So I tried to coax the chef to give me the rub recipe. So I got a recipe off the chef, and ever since then I've been using it on
So this is the recipe?
This is the recipe.
What's in there, Charlo?
Okay, so what we've done is a little tip as well, a little bit of tin foil there. Put all your spices into the tin foil so you can just easily get them into your jar, okay? So
chef
now what
tip
I have,
number one.
I have like a cocktail shaker here. It's actually a smoothie. Robbed it on my wife, actually. It's actually a smoothie bowl. Or a smoothie.
Probably looking for it now.
We have a smoothie next week. What's that taste?
Yeah, we've brown sugar, we've sweet paprika, we've got coriander seeds, we've got salt in there. Okay. We have loads of spices in there, cumin as well, like cayenne pepper, chili pepper. Now, tone it down. You can go this way with your heat. You can go this way. Is that okay? So it all depends on personal taste.
Can you go that way?
You can go that way as well. You can go up there, up to the spirit in the sky.
So that's your dry rub?
Yeah, that then stays in your press. A couple of months you get it, 3 or 4 months, no problem.
Magic.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what we do with that, okay? So what I have here is I've got a kilo and a half of whole chicken, and we also have then probably a kilo of your pork rack ribs. Now, again, depending on the meat, it does alter the cooking times, right? So specific times with barbecuing, as you know, we're not going to give that, but they're on the recipes, okay? We'll see later on when we're cooking. So chicken, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is the rub for the pork. Now, when you buy your pork ribs, it's very important. There's a little membrane at the back, okay? That has to come off. That goes really tough when it's cooking, okay? So when we take that off at the very start, and then you're left with ribs here, okay? €5, €4, €9 on the block here.
Well done.
All right, so then we got American-style mustard. And again, I have my gloves on. A little tip as well, put tin foil on your counter, have your red chopping board. You don't need your red chopping board. Once your tin foil is there, no cross-contamination. You're keeping all of the raw meat, juices and all intact. So what I'll show you now in a second how we just clear up then. It saves you doing any washing up or any disinfecting, okay? I have gloves on. If you have no gloves, obviously hot water, and wash your hands with hot water. We smother each side of the ribs into our Tennessee rub. Okay, get it all over, coat it all over.
That's such a clever little tip because the mustard's going to hold
Exactly,
there,
and then
it's like
get it into all the nooks and crannies. Okay, we're also serving this with a slaw as well. Simon's going to put together a little slaw. We can talk about that in a second, all right? So while I'm doing this, maybe you can assemble the slaw.
Sure.
We've got a couple of secret ingredients on in this slaw, okay? We have the usual, we have red cabbage, we have white cabbage, we have carrots, red onion, we've lemon juice, lemon zest, mayonnaise, and the secret 2 ingredients is a little bit of white wine vinegar and a little bit of Dijon mustard, okay? I promise me, if you leave those 2 out, if you add them 2 in even, it'll be fantastic. It gives you the wow factor. So that now is ready, okay? We have that then for our barbecue. So that's your rub. You can leave it, refrigerate it, leave it for a couple of minutes, 20 minutes before you actually cook that, okay?
Okay.
You come to the cooking part later, but that's now your rub and your prep ready, okay? I'm just going to change my gloves and we're going to handle now the raw chicken.
Oh, so you have another set of gloves
Exactly,
underneath.
yeah, because I just want to be conscious of people at home that we have raw chicken up next, okay? Now, I just want to thank Heaney Meats in Galway for the raw chicken, for supplying with the most amazing succulent Irish raw chicken, okay?
Beautiful.
Now, what I'm going to do is we get a little bit of spray here of them. We're using Wicklow rapeseed oil, okay? We're going to coat the chicken inside the cavity as well. I wouldn't wash the chicken, I just pat it dry. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to get the rub, and we don't rub it in, we just flake it, okay? And what we're going to do then is if you have, how's the slaw coming on, Simon?
Magic, I have everything in there.
Okay. We're going to refrigerate the slaw. Okay. And that's a great accompaniment. That also as well, if you find a little bit of heat going on, it's a great accompaniment with your barbecue to tone things down on it, okay? Now here's a little bit of magic here, okay? We're going to, as I was saying, to a little top tip, all right? We're going to take our tin foil and basically we put our chopping board into the sink, okay? And then we have our tin foil and I just wrap it up. Okay? Yeah. And that goes in then, and then that's your little tip for your counter. So you don't have any issue of raw juices on your counter, okay? Now, we have a little roasting tray, and I have this beer can chicken stand that you can buy in any good barbecue, and you get them online with any good barbecue shops. Now, I'm using a Californian pale ale, and Anna, you're going to have a little taste of it there. Okay? You don't need to use all the beer, okay? So you have two options. You have one, you can pour some into the tray. The second option is to have a little bit of beer for bank holiday weekend.
Well, yeah.
I've been very generous with my pour. Maybe I'll divide it up here.
It's all the chef's privilege there.
Exactly. Now, I would recommend to use a beer that's light and has very... is light in hops, okay? Okay. This beer here is a citrusy, fruity beer, and it's going to come up and add into the cavity of the chicken in the cooking process. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to just pop them.
So you could use any beer that you enjoy drinking yourself, Charlo.
Exactly. Now, the thing with the hoppy beer, if the beer is really, heavy in hops, it does give a little bitter aftertaste to the chicken, okay? So basically then, we pop the chicken on the beer can. Remember, the beer can is open and it's half filled. We've put a little bit onto the tray, small bit in the glass to taste. It's a fruity beer, so it'll add to the cooking process.
I was going to say that, Charlie, because people might think, that's only an old gimmick, but you are actually putting flavour into the chicken there.
Exactly.
It's not a gimmick.
So this California beer is one of my favourite IPA beers, okay? And basically, it's very low on the hop element.
I'm going to pass you the beer as well, and we'll both have a taste.
So that's your chicken now ready for your barbecue.
That's ready to go. Have you tried it?
Nope. I was waiting for you.
Cheers.
We'll do it together. Cheers.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers, Charlo. Welcome back.
Thanks very much. And later on, we're going to show the cooking techniques. And I might add as well, Anna, if you wanted to cook these in your oven, it's perfect for your oven as well. We'll go through that later on.
Okay.
But that's your chicken prepped, your slaws prepped.
Slaw is done.
I have a barbecue sauce, and have I time to talk about the barbecue sauce?
Yes, you have.
Okay. We'll have a barbecue sauce here. Again, it's ketchup, it's brown sauce. I have a little bit of apple cider vinegar, okay? We're just pushing the boat out here today.
Very good for you as well.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar is great, and hence then we have the pork here, great with barbecues, okay? So apple cider vinegar into your barbecue sauce. I've Worcestershire sauce in, and then, as I said to you before, you can go that way with your spice and your heat, you can go that way, or you can go up as well, okay? All right, So then we have white wine vinegar, and here's the thing as well. Honey. If you taste and it's a little bit too sharp, this is your best mate. Honey. So a little shot of honey in there. Get your barbecue. And what we're going to do is we're going to baste a little tip as well. I have a little wooden spoon here, and I've made my little magic wand. It's herbs. So it's herbs from the herb garden. It's rosemary and thyme. We're going to dip that, and again we're going to baste that near the end.
There's a name for that.
Basting.
No, the actual thing that you've made.
That's just a herb wand.
It's
a herb wand.
There's a chefy title for it, isn't there? Yeah, there is. We'll find out in the next segment.
Yeah.
Anyone know?
Yeah, let us know.
Answers the postcard, please.
I love it, Charlo.
Yeah,
it's
so
very pretty.
we're going to cook on the most amazing barbecue we've seen before. The most amazing. So we're cooking with the best of gear here this morning, and we're going to have the wow factor. We're serving with some beautiful homemade barbecue sauce. We'll have the slaw sorted. We're going to cook the chicken with the flavours of the beer coming up through the chicken.
Can I ask you, what happened to the sausages you cooked earlier on?
I don't know, I haven't got
You
any.
could tell us, I'd say, Simon, could you?
Hannah Daly. Hannah Daly.
How was the barbecue? I was in here prepping. Is the barbecue okay, Simon?
It's all right. I checked on it before I came in.
Charlo and I are in here doing research, you know?
Yeah,
I was out there doing research.
We
were getting our stuff together, weren't we, Anna?
Thank you,
Yeah, thanks a million, and cheers.
Thanks,
and look forward
Charlo.
to
Pleasure to see you again. See you in a while. Charlo is, of course, staying with us across the morning. But in the meantime, full recipe details are up on the website, or check out charlothechef.com for more.
Yes, it's a detailed one today, isn't it, Charlo?
Yes,
we're paying close attention. Now, still to come, the other stories that caught our eye, including the truth about what newsreaders really wear from the waist down.
Oh, morning, Vicar.
The new Whirlpool W collection with 6th Sense technology that fully guides you to achieve perfect results. Whirlpool, sensing the difference.